Some of the newer developments, but one of our greatest partners for a long time. Let's give them warm applause to Emily at ePN. Come on. Oh, here. Does this work?
It's manual.
It's manual. Just point to Jen.
Also, let me that. All right. Well, I just want to say thank you so much for having us today. We've been a great partner with CoCard for a very long time. I've actually only been with ePN for about a little over a year, so there was a lot to learn. I came from an ACH processor, so I was like, wow, merchant services. I got into that and a lot to learn, and especially with ePN, just because we have so much. We're going to really talk about what we have, even like with versus Square, because there's so much opportunity that we have, and as far as funneling through one gateway, having all types of solutions, and then funneling through one gateway. But a little bit about us. We've been in the industry for a little over 20 years. Some of you have probably even met the owner, Steve Sodas. He's great. He's a developer, and you talk to him in the mind. You can see everything is when he thinks about things. It's always about the end user. Of course, certification and compliance, very important to us. And we really can do business anywhere where merchants do business, and it's all real time. They can get their transaction. So, for example, if you have people out, in the mobile environment, somebody inside can go to our virtual terminal and see the transactions right away. And we also have our customer data manager for saving information on their customers as well. So, and we sync with QuickBooks. So there's a lot of advantages that we have. That Square doesn't, because we have that QuickBooks integration. But wanted to give you a little history. Like I said, I started about a year and a half ago. My last day at my old job was on a Monday, and then I had a 5 o'clock flight to the Midwestern states. So everybody came up to the booth and were like, "Oh, how long have you been with ePN?" 6 hours now. So Todd, my boss, who actually was the rep for you prior, he gave me this slideshow. Concentrate on this screen and learn this on the flight up there. I'm like, oh goodness, what did I get myself into? But as you can see, I know we're going to talk a little bit more about mobile, but as you can see, everything is linked together with ePN. And really keeping the back of your mind is what works with what. We have our point of sale solution, of course the online terminal with all of our accounts for backup. We have, our ePN card, the web order form generator, recurring payments. We have card account updater now, so we can automatically update cards information, expiration dates and card information. Okay, electronic invoicing. So, we're talking about mobile, but these are all these additional features, all these additional solutions that you can add. We do level 2, level 3 inventory. We can do inventory with mobile. We do cash discount now on JPOS, and we're going to be releasing that to mobile here soon. We private label, as you can see, you can download. We'll talk about downloading the application for CoCard and texting. You don't even need a merchant texting. You can do. You don't even need an MID for that. If you're really trying to go in and try to get maybe haven't gotten as far as the sale yet, and they just need. Maybe get your foot in the door and they need some type of solution for doctor's offices and dentists, so they can send out reminders. And of course, ePN plugin and QuickBooks. So once again, we have all of this, and everything is connected and reports back through the gateway. So there's a lot of advantage there. One thing I want to talk about is because we have so much stuff. It's like I get this question: where do I start, Emily? You have so much. Where do I start? First things first. The first thing you want to do is find the account type that works with your merchant. We have 3 main account types. We have the online terminal only. It is what it is. Online terminal only. But you can add to it. So you can add mobile, you can add JPOS, you can add your QuickBooks plugin. We also have Internet Basic. I like to steer people to the Internet Basic because just for a few dollars more, they're going to get access to the web order form generator. It's a click here to pay link, free of cost. 250 free transactions. They get the they also get recurring payments. So there's just a lot more that comes with the Internet Basic account, and of course the virtual terminal, and it really sets them up on a great platform to really expand their business in the future. And last but not least, we do have the Mobile Pro. And this is great for those one-off mobile merchants, like maybe they need 1 or 2, 3 licenses. It comes with, obviously, the online to mobile connectivity reports, a mobile license, and then you can select from any of our hardware. So let's really dive into mobile here. Again, we have inventory. So it's easy. We can scan the barcodes. Again, real-time updated. So with the inventory, if you get low, we do have that floor that you can set. So it'll email you, okay, we got to restock on this. We also have signature capture, and you can print receipts or store it online. Everybody says, well, why print receipts? In some states, just always note that there's regulations that still require a printed receipt. So we do work with a lot of printers, Bluetooth and such. If you ever need any, we've got all of those can be found through our portal with the ones that we work with. Also, receipt options, you can email them, print, text, user settings. You can restrict access for any of the licenses and maybe limit processability for some of the clerks. And consolidated, again, real-time reporting. With all of our solutions, again, you can reconcile transactions right back to QuickBooks. QuickBooks Pro, Premier, and Enterprise with our standard QuickBooks plugin, and then we also have Sync for Sync Online for QuickBooks Online. So we actually have a solution for QuickBooks Online. All right, great news here is that I am excited to announce that we have updated the CoCard app, and you can run EMV transactions now through this little device, the Premier Verify SC. And what I tell people is go ahead and download it, free of cost. There's a demo, and take it for a test drive. But we've been working with Ray and Jenny and updating it, and the latest version is, I believe it's version 3. So now we can do EMV transactions through the CoCard app. So just go ahead and click on the icon through the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. I believe that there's a release going out, so I think one takes a day or not. But again, we just released it, and you can do EMV transactions. We'll talk a little bit more when we get to the device, but this is awesome. So processing a transaction is really as easy as 1, 2, 3. Adding the amount, you can put tax in there, add a description. Once again, you can add inventory, enter your payment, cash, check, credit card, of course, cash for reporting, we want that. And a signature. It's as easy, it's like I said, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Again, you can email, print, or store it online. And then here again, it's just going into settings. You can print the receipt through an Epson Bluetooth or Wi-Fi option. So we are going to be releasing some more. Actually, it's been a great year for ePN. Every week I feel like there's a release. So we're going to be getting certified on some more devices. So definitely keep in touch. If you sit on webinars, my webinars are every Tuesday and Thursday at 8:30 Central. And we really dive into each and every one of the products and keep you up to date about what's going on. Again, email and text. And the cool thing is you can actually see the activity reports, what transactions were done from the app. So you don't even have to go in on a computer or through the online terminal and find out the activity reports. All right, so let's talk about the readers. Now, we still have the ePN Mobile Pro, but as you see here, it's MSR only, and it still needs to be plugged in, right? Well, with most phones now, it's all wireless, right? So we have the Premier Verify SC, which ePN sells, and it's EMV certified on TSYS. You see TSYS, you use TSYS, First Data Omaha. Also First Data North in Nashville via Rapid Connect. Global and also Elevon. I don't know if you're, but primarily I know you use TSYS and First Data. So First Data Omaha and First Data North in Nashville via Rapid Connect. Come and stop by the booth. They're awesome little readers. You can actually just put a little, it has a chip We're also going to be releasing another one that does NFC, near field communication, so tap, Apple Pay, so we're excited about that, so we're going to be releasing that. But these are the 2 readers. We're going to be phasing out the tap one because, really not a lot of people are ordering it because, again, technology has changed, and Bluetooth is just so much an easier hookup, so. I keep plugging in the plugin. Once again, how we are different is we have so many solutions and everything is under one umbrella, under one roof. But again, anything that is processed through any of our solutions can be downloaded or uploaded if you're doing QuickBooks online to QuickBooks. So, with mobile transactions, bill pay invoicing, we actually have the bill pay plugin, so they can import the invoice information to our bill pay module and send it out, and easily download it back once the payment is received. So once again, we just have a lot more opportunity when it comes to the merchant's needs and their accounting software. The advantage, again, unlimited phones. Platform is neutral, a lot of pricing options. Again, we're going back to those 3 account types. What works for your merchant? What do they need? So when you're diving down, and please don't ever hesitate to give me a call. I have pricing templates. It really helps to really see, when you're working with a merchant and, what the pricing is, because we do have so much. It can be a little overwhelming, but I'm going to make it as simple as possible for you. And again, the plugin, I keep plugging in the plugin. But here's my contact information. Once again, thank you so much for having me. I work all the Eastern regions, so I've been, like I said, I've been here for about a year, been your contact, so feel free to contact me anytime that you have a question or any kind of setup or how should I do this, and once again, thank you so much.